and welcome to episode 6 of the Steem-Pocalypse Show. I am Dwells. I'm here with my lovely wife, Essential Oil Mom, and this is Beardo and his beautiful wife, Gigi.
Is that name lovely?
Lovely, yeah. I just changed it up, different words, different times. Don't want to be repetitive. Down now, you threw me off track.
That's what you get.
Today's a special episode because it's our anniversary today.
Happy anniversary!
We've been married 11 years today.
Woohoo!
So, you want to say anything?
No. I don't want to be repetitive.
We are also tonight. You guys can't see it, but we are trying out a different recording device. I realized I have a webcam that shoots 720p, so we got our laptop here, and we kind of got it makeshift set up on the tripod here to record it, see how it sounds, how it looks. If the audio wow, I am like way out of whack. If the video on this webcam looks just as good as what my phone is putting out, then what we'll do is we'll get some money saved up and we will buy a USB condenser mic that we can put right here on the table that'll pick us up, and it'll help this, instead of sounding like we're sitting in a kitchen recording, it'll sound, a lot better. So it'll sound more professional, for what you guys hear. So we're in the testing stage right now on that, so we'll see how that goes. And right now, from what we can see, the video looks really good. So it'll just be a matter of getting a tripod maybe to hook that up to, so it has a nice solid spot. So okay, so also the Steem-Pocalypse board for yesterday for day 3, round 2, we said options 1, 2, and 3. Those people were going to die if they chose those. We were correct. I think there was one person that chose to shoot, and that person died as the scenario read out. And I don't even have the email pulled up.
So I got one right here.
It did. We turned the air off. There was one person, and there was 3 people that failed to comment in time. Novate Batman sent me the email, and I forgot to pull it up and give it to her before the show started. So poor show prep on my part. I was more focused on getting the second camera going here. So sorry to that one person who decided just to shoot the person. You died. No tribute music for you tonight, because it'd take all about 2 seconds to say your name if I knew what it was. But that's what you get for shooting people. So if you haven't learned anything by now, you don't just go and shoot people or stab people or attack people in this game. It won't get you anywhere. Ever.
Don't be
Ever.
rude.
So, also I want to mention, tonight's episode is sponsored by Styrofoam Cups.
And Gigi's.
Gigi's handwriting.
We're just kidding. We don't have sponsors. We're just having fun with it. We have friends that have a podcast that they do as a sponsor, and we're actually going to get some of that sponsor's products here soon, hopefully. Guesthouse.com.
Oh.
So anyways, okay, so
if you chose option 5, you got on a team. Like
yep, you can team up, and I'm teaming up. What's the guy's name I'm teaming up with? It's M Programmer, basically, is how his name reads, but it's like MPRG.
You don't even remember your name.
Not true. I remember your name. I made the suggestion. I haven't got to see if he liked the idea or not. But I think we're going to go with, because he said he likes to joke around and laugh like what I do. I think we might go, if he likes my suggestion, we'll go with Team Laughs a Lot. Sounds like Lancelot, but Team Laughs a Lot. So we'll proceed through the apocalypse having a good old time.
Should just team up since somebody else wants to team
I
up.
offered El Turner to team up and she shot me down.
That's what you get for not wanting to team up with your wife.
Hey, we have to better our chances by splitting up. Oh, the air kicked back on.
Good, it's hot in here.
Oh well. We apologize for the audio. It's probably going to be a little noisy. So people who chose option 4 to run away, they got to run away. They lived. People who chose option 5 get the option to team up if they want to. So all of us chose option 5. We all have the chance to team up. I do.
So we don't have teammates yet. So if anyone wants to
no teammates.
to team up with us, let us know. We won't use your meat shield.
I'm not going to use it as a meat shield either. I might use it as a food source, but not a meat shield.
And I still have 2 cans of food. Come here, baby.
So, okay, so do you want to go ahead and read the
whole thing?
The scenario for today? No, just the scenario for today.
The players press on, hoping not to get shot or eaten. It seems that death lies around every corner, and starvation is also a threat. All players must eat by the end of day 4 in order to avoid starving to death. So hopefully they will find something edible in this round or the next. Thankfully, at least some have backup food supplies. Just an FYI, again, 2 backup food supplies. Ping! A bullet ricochets off a brick building behind the players. Frantically, they run around the corner and down the street. After zigzagging around a few more blocks, they stop to catch their breath. Most likely, the bullet was from a sniper, so the probability that they are being followed is slim, unless someone saw them running. As they consider their surroundings, the players notice some plants growing in the cracks of the sidewalk. In some ways, the plants look rather similar. In other ways, they look quite different. The players are getting desperately hungry, and they will need to eat a large amount of food soon to keep going. Should they try to eat one of those plants? There sure are a lot of them growing here. Definitely enough to fill up on. If so, which plant? Or perhaps why choose? Perhaps eating both plants would be best. Options 1. Do not eat either plant. Option 2. Eat a whole bunch of this plant.
Which is this one?
No.
No, not this one?
Option 3. Eat a whole bunch of this plant.
That's
Which is
this
that
one.
plant. And option 4. Eat a whole bunch of both plants. Option 5. Shoot the plants and do not eat them, and then move on.
Bad plants, bad, die!
Wouldn't it ricochet off the sidewalk?
Yes, I would not want to shoot.
And it's going to let the sniper know where you're at, and you're going to get shot. So,
and you're wasting your ammo.
And you're wasting ammo. If you want to learn anything, learn a lesson from me. I shot a little piddly little turtle last season, and I let people know where I was at, and I died with turtle hanging out of my mouth. So dumb.
You're gross.
So option 1 was not eat anything.
Do not eat either plant.
So unless you have a backup food supply that you're ready to use,
but you could get another food supply in the next round. It says possibly.
Possibly. So we're on day 4, round 1.
Yes.
So by tomorrow you have to eat. So if you want to take your chances and not eat, but there's a good option this round. So I would say there's a better option than choosing option 1. Option 2
is to eat a whole bunch of this plant, which is the big.
So option 2, that plant is purslane. Purslane. It's a good plant.
From the research that we did.
Yes,
That's
from the research we've done.
Sure that's what it is.
We're 99.9% sure it's purslane.
A sweet plant.
It's a very sweet plant. Actually, I had some in my garden. I thought this was it. When Papa Pepper came here the first time, and he went in our garden, he's like, "Oh, you've got some purslane right here." And he's like, "Here, eat this." And I ate it. It was really good. I thought this was it. I found out it's not. So the purslane's good. You can eat it. It's high in omega-3s. It's good for you. So option 2, eat a ton of that stuff. Option 3.
That's the option I'm working.
That's this plant right here. Let me bring it up there so you can see.
Break a stem and show them.
Okay, so that's this plant. And let's find a good big one.
It comes out pretty easily.
Maybe.
Okay, so I think hopefully you can kind of see it there. White milky substance on the stem. Okay, so there's an app I have called PlantNet, and I took a picture. Well, actually, I took the picture from Papa Pepper's post, and it came up with this. The first suggestion was shoreline, or is it shoreline or seashore? Shoreline purslane, which said it's in the purslane family, so it's good to go. So that's what I thought it was. But we got to talking to Elle Turner, and she said it's not purslane. It's, what's it called?
Spurge.
Spurge is poisonous. I went out in the garden and I took two or three leaves and I ate this. She's like, don't worry about it. You have to eat a bunch of it. If you had a little bit in your salad, it wouldn't hurt you, but you have to eat a lot of it. So in the post, it says eat a lot of this item. Eat a lot of the first plant, eat a lot of the second plant. So if you eat a lot of option 3, you're going to die. You're going to vomit. You're going to have diarrhea all over yourself, and you're going to die. And not even the cannibals are going to want to eat you.
You're nasty.
So, don't eat option 3. Stay away from it completely. Don't choose it. You're going to die.
Or you're going to be nasty.
You're going to be nasty. You're nasty. Thank you. So option 4 was shoot the plant.
No, option 4 was to eat a whole bunch of both.
of them.
Oh, eat a whole bunch of both.
Again, you're gonna die.
I think you're gonna die. So
You're gonna get poisoned.
yeah.
Plus, not only that, even
Hang on. If you eat a whole bunch of both, say it's, okay, we got a whole bunch is 100%. You eat 100% of this, you're gonna die. But if it's a whole bunch of both, it could be 50-50. So maybe you might not die, but you're gonna get really, really sick.
But even putting that part aside, if you're going to eat both, you're going to take more time.
That's true. That's right. More time. Somebody already shot at you. Exactly. So option 4, you're gonna die. Option 5, shoot the plant. Really? Seriously?
Again, you're going to die.
No, not gonna.
Yeah, you're gonna die.
The bullet's gonna ricochet off the sidewalk and hit you in the forehead.
Yeah.
Yep.
And everybody will be alerted to where you're at.
Yep.
If you don't kill yourself, somebody's gonna kill you.
Somebody's gonna kill you. So we request that 25% of the players left choose option 5. No, not really. We want you guys to live, so the prize pool goes that much higher, so we make more money at the end. We want to win. So that's pretty much it for
Pretty
us.
simple one.
It's a pretty simple one. There's not a lot of in-depth discussion on choosing. It's not like there's a moral dilemma on this one.
The only option that you really have to figure out is who you're going to team up with if you're going to team up.
Yep.
I think since no one's offered
I'll
to
be
team
your
up with
teammate.
me, I'm gonna go solo.
If I will say this is what I did earlier. If you have the option to team up and you obviously know what you have, but you don't know what everybody else has, go to Novate Batman's spreadsheet and look at everybody that chose option 5 this past round. Those are the people that you can pick from, and then she has it broke down of which one's which, which items they have. And you can go pick and see. I put I don't remember who the name of the person was, but they put a post out like, hey, let's comment on this post over here. If you want to team up, we can team up. And that guy reached out to me there. I wanted to find somebody with a fire starter since I have gas, but
you have gas? Really? Stay away from me.
it was a pizza from last night. I have a bottle of gas, but so that's you can go there, but use that spreadsheet. You can figure out who can best help you or who you can best help moving forward in this. Pooling your guys' resources together.
It looks like, as of right now, there's 2 people that chose option 3, which is that crap. And
Who are those 2 people?
PWNY,
Pony?
I guess.
PWNY. Yeah, that'd be Pony. Pony,
And
you're gonna die. I'm gonna
then,
tag you. You're gonna die.
Chops 316.
Chops 316.
Mm-hmm.
So there's 2 people that we're predicting are gonna die. We're gonna put your names on the board. Matter of fact.
I almost feel like commenting and saying, hey, if you want to be on my team, you shouldn't eat that. No, I actually think for me, really, in all honesty, if I wasn't going to team up with one of you guys, then I don't want to team up. Because it's harder to make a decision with somebody else like that. Like, we all pretty much come to the same agreement. And Coffee Time had said this in her post, one of her posts, that she said she was going solo, and she said, I only want to be responsible for myself. I don't want to end up killing somebody else.
Yeah.
And so I kind of agree with that, like, especially when it comes to money. So if I'm not going to team up with one of you guys, I don't think I'm going to team up at all.
Yeah, and I think when I was reading the post, if you become a team, one person can speak for both. And if you disagree, you each want to go your separate way. You can't do that.
Yeah.
So that's a consideration. You have to agree on the same choice.
But that's where he's wanting people to talk and communicate and do like we're doing, educating. Like I gotta figure out a way to get a hold of my now teammate. That hey, we need to choose option 2 because this other plant is a poisonous plant based on the research that we've done. So
I don't know, if somebody came to me, we would discuss it, but that's where I'm leaning towards more, is that...
Yeah, I think I'm going to start selling as well, or came up with Gigi.
You don't have anything I need.
Oh? Really?
Do you have gas?
Keep it. Focus on the game. Focus on the game, okay?
Yes, I have gas.
I don't have a fire starter, so.
Maybe I can build a fire.
Not yet,
Well,
you
that's
could
your fire.
possibly...
Yeah, I'm a
Oh my gosh.
You could
It's our anniversary, not yours, okay? Anyways, anything else?
Nope, that's it. I think that's it. We know that which options I think are solid and which are not.
Option
Option 2. or
Option
option
And it
two.
looks
one.
like most people are choosing option 2. I mean, there's a lot of
1 and
replies
2
on that
are
one.
the only really smart options.
There is
today.
somebody that chose. Sorry, you're retarded. But there is somebody who chose to shoot the
Oh my
plants.
word.
Are you
Yeah.
No, I think
serious?
that was spam. I think that they weren't in the game.
Oh, I
Because
don't know.
Starlin posted spam underneath the comment.
Oh.
Okay, it didn't, that didn't show up on mine.
I think they were not a non-player.
I don't
the
think
plants.
so.
Okay, so yeah, there was somebody that said that's named Jagged. They just did an hour ago, and they said I choose option 5. Shoot the plants, but do not eat them, and then move on. I have a rifle with 6 rounds. I have a knife. I have a fire starter. I need to eat before the end of day 4.
Huh.
So, and there's nobody commented on that one.
Jack's gonna die.
Yes.
And I have no sympathy for you if you really choose that option.
Why
Well,
would you
shoot
shoot
the
a
rock.
plant?
Yeah,
Why would
why
you
would
shoot a plant?
What is,
You're
what
shooting
is
at the
his
sidewalk.
name? What did I say his name was?
Jagged.
Alright, let's see if he's on the list.
Survivors.
Yeah, he's on the list of
Oh.
survivors.
Good lord. Seriously, people, tell your friends, watch this show. If you watch this show and listen to most of our advice, like 90% of our advice is spot on. I mean, we give you pretty good, you know.
Okay, but even if you, that's just common sense.
Yeah, if you shoot
Why
a
would
gun,
you shoot the plant?
Why
Well-
would you shoot something that has no effect on your life whatsoever?
Why would you straight up just shoot a person that was staying there that you then had no idea what their intent
Okay,
was?
but you're
Some people do
shooting
that.
somebody. This is shooting cement. It's shooting the ground.
well, and you're not in the country, you're in the city, and you're
Yeah,
going to be alerted.
Exactly.
Everybody in the city's going to know it came from that direction.
Did he actually say in the, I choose to shoot the plant?
Yeah, he said. I read to you exactly what he
I don't
said.
remember what he said.
He said, I choose option 5. Shoot the plants, but do not eat them. And then move on.
Wow.
Jagged, you are an idiot. I'm sorry, but you are an idiot.
Simmer down. People are not going to like you if you're talking like that.
Oh, well.
Someone's calling me.
You
Who's
don't
calling
know.
you?
I have no idea.
You should have answered it. We could have had him on the show.
There was no caller
No
ID.
caller ID. It
Oh.
was probably
Telemarketer.
someone watching. I don't know.
Oh, speaking of that, we are looking at possibly getting high-speed internet here. And if and when we do, and we can get things working through the laptop with the camera and the microphone, we might have the option where we can actually do these shows where they're broadcast live on YouTube. And since I won't be using my phone anymore to record, we could maybe even take live calls during the show if we really, really wanted
That'd
to.
be so fun.
That would be that would be cool, you know. I have a Google Voice number, so I'm not going to give anybody my actual cell phone number, but I can put my Google Voice number out there. Hey, if you want to be on the show, call in, maybe give a shout out. Here's the number, here's the time we'll be, broadcasting from, and put it out there. So if you guys think that's a cool idea and you'd want to call into the show just to say hi or give your advice or whatever, leave us a comment and let us know. We would appreciate that. So we're always looking at ways to make this more fun, more enjoyable, more engaging and entertaining for everybody. So we have a lot of fun doing this. We know we have a lot of people that really enjoy watching these episodes, and this is something that kind of just happened for us. We just kind of happened into it, and it kind of really just took off. We've had a lot of fun with it. So we're looking for new ways to develop it and make it better and more enjoyable. And I'm looking at other Steemians and things they're doing. There's a guy that I follow called Global Cop that's a part of a radio broadcast show that's being put out called MSP Waves, Mental Support Project Wave, and they actually have a a radio broadcast show that's being broadcast on the internet. I think they're going 24/7 now. So look at there's other people that are starting to do that stuff. So it's like, well, let's try to make. We went to Guitar Center yesterday, and I was in looking at recording equipment and stuff for microphones, and I was like, man, I could spend a lot of money in a year for this show if I had it. It's like I would, because I'm one of those people when I do something I like to go all in on it. And if I had the money, we wouldn't be sitting at our kitchen table. We'd be sitting in an actual recording studio. We'd have microphones on booms and the whole 9 yards, and we'd maybe have a green screen for putting stuff up for you guys to see. I mean, if I could, I'd go all out on it. I really would, because that's the type of person I am. I love getting into something and just doing it as best as I possibly can. So, any final thoughts? I'm not expensive. I have good taste. I chose you, didn't I?
I'm pretty sure I chose you.
I'm pretty sure I'm the one that got down on one knee, not you.
I chose you.
What?
I sent you a message.
That's true. But you didn't want to go out with me after the first date.
I didn't.
Yeah. Should we tell that story or no?
He eats horribly. He did 11 years ago, and he still does.
So I'm a truck driver. Back when I met her, I was an over the road truck driver, and when you're over the road truck driver, you're not making money unless you're rolling down the road. So when I would stop somewhere to eat, I just shovel the food in and get going again.
He eats fast and he eats loud. Fortunately, our son has took after him, so I didn't want to go back out with him. But my family liked him. He fit right in.
We kind of like him.
Yeah, I kind of like him now too. So we went on. So I decided to go back out with him, and 8 months later we got married.
It was 7 months. It was 7 months. It was January to August. That's only 7 months.
Yeah.
Our first date was January 17th, and I proposed officially on June 4th, even though we'd already been planning our wedding, and we got married on August the 19th today. And then my birthday is 3 days from now, so I'll be 35 in 3 days.
You're old.
She married an old man.
I did. Just a cup.
Just a pearl.
So, well, I guess that's it, folks. This has been the Steem-Pocalypse Show, episode 6 for season 6. That's Beardo, that's Gigi, that's my beautiful wife, Essential Oil Mom, and I am Dwells on Steam It. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time, and as always, may the options be ever in your favor. Hey, who's going to turn the camera off? I'll do it. Never mind.
Let's just all wait.
Let's just keep waving. Bye. Steam on. Hey, it's not recording.
What?
Nah, I fooled ya.
I thought about that earlier, and I was like, well, he's got that other one. If it